CRM automation is hard and boring. Every CRMs out there force you to become a CRM expert to learn how to do CRM automation. The learning curve is just terrible, and it will take you hours and hours to realize that actually you need to hire a CRM integrator to build those automations. In this video, I will teach you how to become a CRM automation legend and be ahead of 99% of CRM users. And I will do all of this in less than an hour. Your time is precious, so let me explain what I will teach you in this CRM automation masterclass. First, you will learn how to set up a CRM using AI so that you don't waste your time building your sales pipelines. Then we'll focus on automating the movement of leads in the CRM as well as automating the task creation so that the CRM tells you what you have to do every day. After that, we'll sync your sales calls automatically in the CRM, and finally, we'll generate AI summaries of your leads so that you won't spend 10 minutes every time to remember what happened with your prospects. Alright guys, so for this CRM automation masterclass, we're gonna pretend that we are a digital marketing agency, precisely an SEO agency. So we're gonna use this one called Embark. We will have to use a CRM, so you're gonna go to Google or click in the link in the description to go to Breakcold here, and you're gonna click on try Breakcold free, and from there you're gonna put your email address and sign up. Once you've clicked on the email, you will arrive on this dashboard and you will start to complete the onboarding. So this is my full name. Then we're gonna click on Embark, which is the name of the company, like putting the company sites. How did you hear about us? YouTube, obviously. And then from there, you're gonna put the website URL. So essentially your business. If you don't have a website URL, this is fine. It's just better for the AI to analyze your business, but it's fine if you don't have one. Then you will describe your business. Embark is a SEO agency for B2B startups and agencies, and we are creating content that is helping them to get visibility on Google, but also LLMs like ChatGPT and Perplexity. So boom, finish. Then the software will ask you to describe your sales process. I'm just gonna explain the process of an SEO agency. So we are generating leads in different methods. We are using LinkedIn. We're posting content on LinkedIn, and from there we're getting inbound leads on our websites that are booking a discovery call. And from there we usually do a free audit, SEO audit for those people. And after that, we are closing the deal if they are interested in our offer. We're also sending a bunch of cold emailing. And finally, we also have affiliates and partners that are bringing us new clients. Then you're gonna skip that part, and then you're gonna select the channels that you're using. So me, I'm just gonna select email and LinkedIn here and continue with those two channels. And finally, I will click on continue without invitations. And so as you can see, now the CRM has started to analyze the business, analyze the different informations that you gave, is now pretty much saving you time in terms of automation and setup of the CRM by first, as you can see, creating the task, then creating all the different sales pipeline stages and creating the tags. So you see SaaS clients, referral source, content focus, high value, and then custom fields. And so on this, you have nothing to do. And then on the next section, this is where like you can just start for free. Again, like you don't have to pay. So you can just go to that step and then you will be able to move to the software for free. So don't panic. So this is how it looks like once you have more data in the CRM. So as you can see, you will have different tasks created for different channels like email or LinkedIn. And when you open it, you will be put straight away in the right email thread and the right LinkedIn thread. And from there, you will have like an action plan, an AI suggested email or message, also adapted to the language you're talking with the lead. So it could be English, French, or whatever. And from there, you can just engage with the lead on socials, which is also pretty cool. This is how it looks like for the task once you've done the setup. All right, so then you will arrive on that page once you've completed the onboarding. And so the first step that we will do is that we will go to that vision section, because this is where we will create the task automatically. So right now, I will just switch to how it looks like, and then we're going to come back here so that we're going to set this up. All right, so to set this up, you will click on Configure Vision, And then you see on the right, you will have something where you can choose a personality. So it's pretty much like a little CRM agent that you're gonna pick. And so this will determine the frequency of your task creation and many other things like how the AI suggested message are generated, etc. So typically people, they will just pick this, or you can just create your own personality. The setup is pretty simple, so let's do one together. So we're just gonna call it follow-up psycho, and from there we're gonna say the follow-up psycho creates task every 3 days and only create task when there is an existing thread with its leads. So by doing that, we are pretty much preventing the AI, the CRM, to create tasks if there is no existing conversation with the person. So then we're gonna just like drag this to 3 days. Email length, the AI suggested emails, we want it to be small. Same for the messages. Here we want the AI suggested messages and emails to adapt to the writing styles of our leads. So if we're talking in a formal way with a lead, it will be in a formal way. If we're talking in a casual way, the messages will be in a casual way. We want to make references to the social post of the person when we're talking with them. And then when it comes to strict AI rules, typically something you can do in terms of automation is to say, only create tasks for people in the lists sales pipeline. Because I think right here on the screen, we don't see it, but we have a list that is called sales pipeline, and we don't tasks to be created for people that are like affiliates, partners, or even existing clients. So from there, we're gonna click on generate personality. And just by that, we have automated the process of task creation. And so you can adapt this to the workflow that you have. So as you can see, it's pretty simple. You just pick a personality or you create one. So now we have the follow-up psycho is ready. So now we can just assign the follow-up psycho to us, and that's it. We have set up the task system, and now we would only create tasks in the sales pipeline list. Also only create tasks if there's an existing thread with that person. Then the second thing you have to do is to go to your settings and to connect your LinkedIn account and email account, which will be super important when it comes to moving leads automatically in the CRM. So right now, I'm gonna show you why it's important and what is the impact of connecting your different accounts so that you can understand how powerful it is to automate leads movement in the CRM. All right, so once you've connected your email and social accounts like LinkedIn, WhatsApp, Telegram, you want to go back to Vision and to click on configure vision. And what we're gonna do is that we only want the leads to move automatically in just the sales pipeline list. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna disable the AI for client success and partnerships. So here I'm gonna go here, pretty much like turn off the AI right here. So now the AI, the leads will not move automatically in those different buckets. Same for partnerships. And from there, we will go back to sales pipeline list. And as you can see here, we have different stages. So we have new lead, qualified lead, intro call, proposal sent, negotiation. How it works is that depending on how you name your lists and how you name your sales pipeline stages, just by default, the leads will move automatically in the CRM. So if we do a test right here, I just added one lead. Let's see what will happen by testing, by using this AI playground where the lead is moving. And from there, if we are not satisfied on how the lead is moving in the CRM, in just a couple of minutes, we will be able to give guidance to the AI by doing some prompts here so that we will fix it and the lead will move like we want. So let's just see how it looks like right now. All right guys, so as you can see now, the test analysis is finished and we can see that automatically the CRM moved Igor to sales pipeline new lead and is confident 88%. And so as you can see here from the AI analysis, it's assuming that it's a new lead because there's no specific conversations or anything about it. But we can actually change it if we were not satisfied, because as you can see here, Igor told us that he's interested in an audit. Actually, what we can do typically is to change like the qualified lead stage, and we can rename it interested in audit. And just by changing the name interested in audit and deleting guidance and clicking on save, now we're gonna like refresh the page and we're gonna rerun the analysis right here on Igor. And let's see if Igor is going to the interested in audit stage now. And so as you can see now, like Igor is going straight away in the audit stage. So this is how simple it is to automate your CRM. And now that you understand the logic, I'm pretty sure you can imagine everything that you can do in terms of automation. It just took us a couple of seconds, actually not even a full minute, to change and automate the CRM by just using natural language. Then you can go in more details and give specific guidance or even strict rules to the AI. Here we can do something else in terms of strict rules. So you can say, okay, so this is the list sales pipeline. And we can say, even a strict rule, don't put leads in that list if they are named Igor. So you just get the full picture, right? You can just do rules to prevent some types of leads to go in the CRM. So this is how simple it is to automate your CRM, but we can go even further. So if we go to Igor, we can see that in the custom fields, we have things that the AI automatically created. So we're gonna say that is estimated budget is under $1,000. So it's not a lot. So it's not a client that will be like super interested. And so from there, if we go back to sales pipeline, we can maybe like, yeah, but we're not interested in having leads moving to that list if they are not a high value in terms of monthly budget. So we can say to the CRM, don't put leads in that list if they have a budget of $1,000 or under. And from there, if we rerun the AI, probably Igor will not be categorized because he's not fitting in the criteria that we put at the list level. So let's just check this out together. And now you see it's completed. So the Igor hasn't been moved to any list. This is how simple you can automate your CRM, guys. So now that you've done this, you can just finish the setup for your own needs, and depending on your email, LinkedIn conversations, meetings, etc., the lead will move automatically in the CRM, and also the task will be created automatically. So when you talk to someone, you just do your task, then the leads move automatically, a task is recreated, and you do that over and over. So now let me talk about other CRM automations you can make. So the connection of your LinkedIn account and email account is pretty important, because from there, the software will auto-sync LinkedIn and email convos in the CRM, but also it will be super helpful for the CRM to move leads automatically. So you see typically here, I created the lead in the CRM and it puts it in the new free trial stage. And from there, we started to have a conversation on LinkedIn. The CRM detected it and moved automatically the person to conversation started. Then like other things happened with the lead. Through my emails, it detected that Christian booked a call with me, and therefore it updated the lead to the book the call stage. So not syncing your email and LinkedIn or WhatsApp or Telegram accounts will not do you a favor if you want to achieve a perfect movement of leads, and also syncing your meetings as well, but I will show you that later on in the video. All right guys, so now you know how to create tasks automatically and also to move leads automatically in the pipeline, but you don't know how to find data of your leads automatically. So typically, if I go to Igor, we can see that we have 0 email addresses and that we also don't have the phone number of the person. And so what we want to achieve is that when someone is arriving automatically in new leads or interested in audit, but let's say new leads, because we will use the data from our emails and phone to have them interested in the audit. So first we need them to be a new lead. So essentially the role we want to make is that when someone is becoming a new lead in the list sales pipeline, automatically we want to enrich them with their valid B2B email address and phone number. So for that, you're gonna go to Google and go to Better Contact, and right here, log in, and you can start an account for free. This is a very cheap tool and you can also use it for free. So here you're gonna go to API Cockpit, and then you're gonna copy the API key to your clipboard. You're gonna go back to Breakcold, go to Settings, go to App Stores, then go to Better Contact, and you're gonna install your Better Contact account. So here, this is how it looks like for me, and boom, now it's integrated. If I go back to the lead, I'm able to enrich the leads with some informations right here, and it's not automatic, right? So what we want to achieve here is that I will go to the settings, go to enrichment, and click on automation rule. And I'm gonna create a new trigger, and I'm gonna say auto enrichment, and then we're gonna go to workflow, and then we're gonna say when the lead is created, and that lead is created precisely in the sales pipeline list, and precisely this lead is going in the sales pipeline list inside the new lead stage, automatically enrich me that lead with the email address and the phone number of that lead. And so just by doing that, now when we will have new leads coming in that stage, it will work. All right guys, so another thing we want to achieve automatically is that once we finish a meeting, we want the meeting to be automatically synced here so that we have everything that happened, the video transcript, the text transcript, automatically synced in the CRM. So for that, you're gonna go to your settings and you're gonna go to App Store, and this time you will go to Fireflies and click on Install. So here it will ask you for your API key, so you will have to go to your Fireflies account. Why am I using Fireflies here? Basically because they have the best API on the market, and the other AI note takers like Fathom, Otter, others, they don't have a great API, so it wasn't possible to build a great native integration. So I'm gonna go to Fireflies. In your Fireflies account, you're gonna go to the settings, and you're gonna like scroll all the way down to probably developer settings. Then you're gonna copy your API key. You're gonna go back here and click on install application. And so from there, just by the fact that you have the email address of your leads with whom you had the meeting, like it will sync the meetings automatically. So it can take a couple of minutes the first time you install the application, so I will show you how it looks like with my account. So this is how it looks like with my account. So you see on the bottom right, we have the meeting that automatically synced here. And so now every time you do a meeting, after 20 to 30 minutes, it will automatically sync in the CRM the video transcript, but also the text transcript, which is just amazing because from there you can ask AI about it. So typically you can say, make an analysis of my meeting with Marco, and from there the AI can just analyze your meetings even better than your AI note taker. And so from there you can ask specific question about the meetings. So typically you can ask the AI like, what was the main problem of Marco during the meeting? From there the AI will straight away point out the biggest problems of your lead so that you don't have to dig into the entire video or the text transcript. So you already have like summaries by default here, but you can also have like ask specific questions about the entire transcript right here, which is pretty cool. And if you've done all the steps that I've mentioned since the beginning of the video, you will have a final automation, which is that you will get this vision summary. So essentially this AI summary will be automatically generated by the CRM and automatically regenerated every single time you have something new happening with your leads. So typically like a new conversation on email or LinkedIn or a new meeting. So pretty much everything that happens, it will automatically regenerate, which is pretty handy. So typically what I do before jumping into sales calls is that I would just Command K and like find my leads and just to quickly look at this so that I know the context of the conversation, so that I don't have to dig into all the different conversations that we made together. All right guys, if you like this video, make sure to like it and subscribe to that YouTube channel, and click on this video if you want to learn more about what an AI CRM does. Cheers, ciao.